Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of T.E.A.R.S. Now today your host Pottyboy is playing Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Yes, I refuse to say hero because I don't believe in all that bloody crap government censorship thingy stuff. It's shit bollocks to that. Now of course, from this episode, guys, I'm going to be doing something a bit different. As you may probably notice, some games have had more than one version, in which case we've got two here. There's the UK one and the US one. Well, first of all, let's take a look at the UK one. Now, as with some of my reviews, I'm using WHD load to play this one, so the loading times won't be as bad as they usually are from disc. Anyway, well, a bit of history about the game. This is actually a conversion of the pretty bad first NES game that came out from Konami, originally released in 1998. This version was developed by Probe and published by ImageWorks, under license from Konami. Now, the original NES game was a bit poo, really. It was like a platform game. Basically, it's like you played one of the full turtles in attempts to stop in your attempts to stop the shredder and things. Yeah, it was a pretty poo game, really. The level design was a bit crap, and it just wasn't very good. And I think quite frankly, a lot of people were waiting for they were wanting the coin op, which actually did come around. So they later did, and it was much improved. Well, it would be much improved, but it was the coin op. Now, as you can see, I've basically got the little intro thing once again there. Yeah, and there they all are, showing off all their weapons and stuff and things. Yeah, it wasn't a great game to begin with, so let's see how this Amiga version compares. Well, here's our little map screen here. Let's run around. I can see here. Graphically, it looks okay. It's okay. You can see our little turtle running around and stuff. It's a bit slow and jerky. Anyway, well, let's start the level. Yeah, yeah. This doesn't look too good. The animation of the turtle is okay. He's going around batting the mouses and stuff and things. The problem I have with this is that the graphics, while they're not too badly animated, they seem to be lacking in detail. Especially your turtle, he doesn't look very strong, should I say? Yeah, but the thing that bugs me most is that it's really slow. It's very slow. So once again, I imagine that the programmers didn't really make full use of the scrolling hardware of the Amiga, because it doesn't show here. I reckon it's just another straight port of the T.E.A.R.S one, as per usual. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Colourful, but it doesn't look that great. Great, and it's very slow. How's the gameplay? Yeah, that's debatable. The thing is that if you're gonna do the thing is, when you've got a port of a game that was bad to begin with in the first place, and your conversion has all the exact same flaws. There's going to be a problem. Yeah, level design is pretty bad. Really, I mean, at the moment, just down the sewers and things and whatnot. Yeah, but it's just things like bad guys. They're just like your generic bad guys, apart from these two bad guys you see on the screen here. Obviously, you got Cowboy Bebop and Rocksteady, which I'm trying to beat Rocksteady at the moment. Or is it Cowboy Bebop? Oh my god! As a person who likes the Ninja Turtles, I should know this. I should definitely know this. Oh dear. But anyway, yeah, but of course, they were common bad guys in the series, particularly the animated one. let's go for the door. Basically, the idea is this first level, you got to try and rescue April from the bad guy, shall I say? I'll try and, I think. Oh yeah, I think Cowboy Bebop is the. I think he's the Rhino character. Oh dear. I should hang myself in shame. Either that, or just go back and watch the animated series again. I can't believe I'm getting them mixed up. But yeah, now of course you control one. Oh my god, yeah, I think you can see I've just died. Now of course once you die, you have to pick another turtle. And of course you've got any of the 4 turtles you can pick. You've got Michelangelo, Donatello, Raphael, and Donatello, Raphael, Michelangelo, and Leonardo. Oh, how can? Oh, seriously. Oh my god, I'm questioning what. I'm going to question myself as to whether I'm actually a huge Turtles fan or not. No, but I should have known that straight away. Unless it's just my mind going, because sometimes I try and think of a word or something like that, and then my mind just goes, yeah. Oh dear. But yeah, yeah. But most of the bad guys in this game are just pretty, generic bad guys really. That seem to be randomly chosen. There's not many of the actual comic or shows bad guys that just turn up. Although you got the mouses here, even though they're the wrong colour. But yeah, do you remember Mr. Giant B from the comic and the cartoon series? I didn't think so. So yeah, there's a few baddies missing. I think if I remember rightly, Krang doesn't make an appearance. He's that brain character in the and yeah, there's a fair few others I'm missing. But the one thing that I'm really disappointed that is missing from this. Where is my Ninja Turtles theme tune? Seriously, guys. Seriously, that's the problem that happened with all the versions, pretty much, really. No Ninja Turtles theme tune, which is lame. No, but it's an awesome thing. No, I don't mean the theme tune's lame. I mean it's lame that they didn't include it. The theme tune's practically awesome. Also, one of the best theme tunes I've ever known. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in a half shell, turtle power. Yeah, okay. That's enough of my bad singing. But yeah, I remember the cartoon series fondly. I've never actually read the original comics, but I remember the cartoon series very fondly. Especially when it was called Hero Turtles. Oh, Christ's sake. The likes of Mary Whitehouse and stuff can go fuck off for I care. Bloody government censorship. But now, of course, they have changing it back to Ninja, which is awesome. But yeah, so overall, this is a pretty poo game, to be perfectly honest with you. It's not the worst game I've played on the Amiga. Actually, talking about worst games on the Amiga, I've actually come across a game that's worse than Shinobi. I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. I'll discuss it more when it comes to reviewing that certain game. But yeah, this is a pretty poor conversion of a game that's pretty poor to begin with. But yeah, like I say, this is, it's not appalling. I mean, it was never a game that was absolutely appalling. It just suffered from. It was a game that not many people. It was just not the game that people wanted, and it was just very badly designed. But it did have a bit of spit of polish to it and stuff. The original NES game did, but this one is lacking in polish. It's slow, it's jerky, the graphics are not very detailed. Control-wise, it's okay. In fact, there's actually one. In fact, this one, the UK version, controls better than the US one. I'll explain why when it comes to reviewing the US game. Right now, actually, because I've defeated the bad guy and I've ended the first level there. And so now I'm gonna give this version scored 2 out of 5. It's pretty bad port, really. Not worth it. Anyway, here we are on to the US version of the game. Now this one was done by Ultra Games in 1990, of course. Well, published by Ultra Games. It was developed by DSI. I can't remember what they stand for now. And dig that dodgy speech on the top of the screen there. Yeah, so this unlimited software incorporated. That's it. Yeah, and so yeah, this is the US version. It's the same game, but it's slightly different. The intro is the intro. Yeah, Leonardo. Yes, it is. It's Katana Blades, and then you got Michelangelo there. With his no, that's Raphael. I thought it was Michelangelo because he had orange. No, that's got to be Michelangelo. I thought he was wearing an orange mask. Yeah, Michelangelo. Weapon, nunchuckers. Okay, and then finally we got Donatello. With that, yeah, with the old bow, whatever it is. Yeah. So yeah, this. Yeah, so graphically, I still think this looks shit. The graphics are different, but they still look shit. Yeah, it's yeah, it still doesn't look that good. But at least this one has a high score table, which is interesting. Yeah, but anyway, well, that's just the title screen. I think already the music's slightly better. Alright, here we go. Here's the main game. It's not screen. Yeah. Yeah, the graphics don't look as good as the other version. This one is probably got less detail, I think. Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing to note as well. Whereas the UK one comes on 1 floppy disk, this one actually comes on 3, and the loading times and the disk swapping are an absolute bloody nightmare. Now, you won't be able to tell from this video because I'm using a DirectHD load install, which helps immensely. So yeah, the game I suppose in a way is slightly faster, but that's probably because it's NTSC. Like I said, this is the US one. Well, actually, in effect, the graphics look more detailed, but yeah, still a bit badly drawn, and the colours are a bit. Yeah. But you do, of course, but in this one you do actually get some more bad guys and stuff and things. So in this game does have more than what the UK one has, just a bit more. It's got, yeah, there's more animations on the top screen. There's a few more baddies to kill in this one, but graphically it's not as good. And another thing to note is with the controls. Controls in this one. The thing that kills this for me is the fact that basically to jump you have to hold down the fire button, and to attack you have to press the fire button. Well, tap it, should I say? On the other one, fire button just attacks, and you have to press up to jump, and that's much better because the controls don't conflict with each other. There have been numerous times where I've been trying to attack someone and I've ended up jumping all over the place, and it just doesn't work when you try and combine them all into the one button. Yeah, so that kind of ruins the playability a bit for this one. Anyway, well, I just died there. You can tell really that I'm struggling more. I find this game more difficult than the other one because I die more often. Yeah, the controls are partially to blame for that. But yeah, yeah, it's hard to decide which one's better. Yeah, they're both versions of the game that's pretty poor to begin with. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm going to tie it here. I'm going to say that I'm going to make this a draw. The US one does have more animations and stuff and things, but loading from discs is loading from the floppies is an absolute nightmare. Control-wise, it's yeah, control-wise, it's pretty poor on this one. Like I said, you have to hold down the fire button to jump, and then tap the button to attack, which doesn't really work too well. Yeah, so they're not particular. I'm finding it hard to pick which is the best version. I'm going to have to settle for a draw here. But I'm not going to end the review here, guys. Just got a couple of things to say. My Fusion. If you haven't checked it out already, head on to www.myfusion.com. It's a podcast where me and the other guys, Malcolm, Tony, and Will, we'll cover games and stuff and things, and we talk about games in general, and both old and new, and indie as well. My, in fact, does actually stand for retro, modern, and indie. Now, of course, we do a podcast every 2 weeks. We're also on iTunes and Podomatic. If you fancy, if you want a bit of a laugh, and you want a game podcast that doesn't take itself seriously, and it's just you just want a podcast whereby the guys do it just for a laugh on and take it seriously. Go and check us out. So I will be doing some more T.E.A.R.S reviews coming up. It's just that I've been busy doing content for the My Fusion website, and that's another thing. If you go to the My Fusion website and sign up, you'll be able to see some exclusive content that you will not see anywhere else, including me playing Final Fantasy VII as part of the Adventure Hour, the Adventure Show. I mean, I always get those mixed up. So if you go in there, sign up, you'll be able to watch me play Final Fantasy VII to completion. Well, at least try to, in several parts, as well as some other exclusive videos and things that you will not see anywhere else, not even here on my channel. So go ahead, do check it out. And I should be back soon with some more videos. And also big thanks to obviously the guys I do the podcast with, Malcolm, Tony, and Will, and thanks to Jenny as well. She's like a hidden member, so I mean she does a few articles for us and things. Also, big thanks to Dan Nyland, who actually inspired me to review these this game. Well, these two versions, because he's actually got Ninja Turtles for the Amiga, but he hasn't got an Amiga to play them on. So I thought I'd show him how bad this game is. Overall, guys, I'm going to leave it in now. Both versions are pretty poo, really. I'm going to give them all 2 out of 5. Thank you very much for watching.
Things like this, things like that.
It's all good in the long run.